That was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Don't be like a horse with blinkers on.
Honestly say, I was about to have
Corrupt
sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
Hi, my name is Joe Mennel. I'm 82 years old, and 11 years ago with Richard Mills, we started this program, Street Talk. And now under lockdown, we're going on air, we're doing it by Zoom. Let's see if it works.
Hi, my name is Richard. I think Joe said some of it about me. We started Street Talk 11 years ago. I'm the producer, but my background is in editing. I love filmmaking. I'm very excited about what we're going to be doing on Zoom. And yeah, looking forward to the conversation.
Oh yeah, my name is Manele. My surname is Boni. I'm 27 years old. I'm a filmmaker and I work for Street Talk. And I've been doing this for more than 7 years now. I'm also interested. I'm looking forward for the Zoom. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Courtney. I'm 25 and I do the social media at Street Talk.
Hi guys, my name is Lishay Carlson. I'm turning 22 at the end of the month. I recently joined the Street Talk family, and yeah, I'm excited to see where the conversation goes.
Let's start. Courtney, you've got a baby, a new baby. How are you coping with that under lockdown?
It's definitely been challenging. I think new moms always have an idea of what this motherhood will be like for them, or the fourth trimester, with their tribe, their parents, their sisters, their friends. And it's just been me and my husband. So that's been really tough. Not having your mom there to help you hold your baby and learn to care for your baby is something I struggled with. And to be honest with you, my emotional and mental health kind of took a toll. As supportive as my husband is, there's nothing like your mom who can just look after you while you have a nap. So yeah, I mean, today my boy is 8 weeks old and he only met his uncle for the first time now. That's crazy. Whereas normally they'd be in the hospital room with you, supporting you, meeting your baby, and it's crazy what you can and can't do under these times.
Yeah. Mani, what's been the biggest challenge to you?
To be honest, Joe, it's nothing much. Nothing much, because I'm not struggling with anything, and it's just that you're sitting in one place, you're doing nothing, and also you can't think out of the box while you're sitting at home. So it's difficult because I'm that person who work with other people. I'm working like socializing with people, and as I said earlier, that I'm a filmmaker. So what I do, I work with people, like socializing, and also trying to hear some stories around our township, etc.
I'm actually handling the lockdown really well. Like Bunny said, there's not much to do, and there's not really you can't really say that there's a lot of struggles and stuff. But like, yeah, I've just been indoors, quarantining well, getting a little bit of exercising, not all the time. Yeah, but there's really not much to do. The lockdown has stopped a lot of our social lives. Also, we can't really go out and see our friends and see other family members and things like that. So yeah.
And Rich, you've got a school-age daughter. What challenge is that?
Well, I'm very, very lucky that I have an extremely easygoing daughter. In the beginning, the school offering was not quite easy to navigate, and I feel very sorry for people that don't have access to a printer or a computer, which I have. So that was quite challenging. But she seems to be coping well, and she manages to do her schoolwork on her own most of the time. So that's really good. But I would say for me, the biggest challenge has been having to deal with uncertainty. For me, this COVID-19 pandemic has raised a lot of uncertainty in my life about the future and what's happening economically, and whether our medical system can handle it. So I think for me, I wouldn't say I'm anxious, but I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty and I'm not sure where this is going to end up.
Yeah, I think that uncertainty is all of us. I think boredom is a big one, but I also think fear. I think, none of us want to be scared. We always think we're going to be all right because we're being careful. But fear has got to be there. I mean, do you feel it, Lachey, although you try not to? Does fear enter into your life?
It does actually. I'm actually like there's a small part of fear because I'm like not sure if things are still going to be the same as I don't think that things are going to be the same as it was before. I think we'll all be a lot more cautious now since like the whole COVID thing happened. I feel like we'll all be cautious in terms of sanitizing and always washing our hands, making sure that we will be good like that. So I think that fear of being sick again, I think we'll all be very woke for that because I think this COVID thing it's woken a lot of us up actually in terms of like sickness and things like that.
Barney, are you scared?
Yeah, Joe, I'm really scared because when I see someone talking about it, like I get that question, I have that question in mind that is this thing is going to end or it's still going to like it's still continuing or something, because now I'm scared for my family, I'm scared for my child because my child is the one that wants to go out. If I'm going to the shop, he'll want to like accompany me. So it's a problem. But what we need to do, I think we need to just like follow the instructions, wash hands, wear the mask, wear gloves, you understand? So we keep on make sure that everything is clean inside the house. Yeah, but I have also what scares me is that people are losing jobs. There are people who are losing jobs. I'm not thinking for myself. Yes, at the moment, I still have my job. Thank that, but I'm thinking for those who are losing jobs. So it makes me scared also because this thing, it seems like it's what is this? It's cutting like people's basic needs. I would say is cutting people basic needs, and people some of them are the one who are the breadwinners. So it's a problem.
I think you see the fear thing. I personally try. Absolutely not. I haven't been out in 8 weeks. I'm being careful, but like just the other night, about 3 a.m, I woke up with a headache, and I freaked out. I just thought, oh my God, I got a headache. That was a nothing headache, but it was a headache, and it was 3 a.m, and immediately I'm going, wait a minute, Joe, take your temperature, wait. Do you feel anything? Breathe in. Are you coughing? Are you this? And I went through all this in my mind. I thought, stop, just stop right there, get out of bed, go have a shower, and I got back into bed. But that fear thing was lurking I wasn't even aware it was there until a small headache arrived. Rich, have you had any kind, are you able to put that out of your mind and just say, it can't happen to me or my daughter or my friends? Or
to be honest with you, I read actually in the Washington Post yesterday about how they think the virus spread in Cape Town. And they're saying that it was probably from 2 super spreaders and one was in a supermarket. So I must say, when I went to the supermarket in the afternoon, that was in my mind. Like, you touch a fridge or you touch your face or something like this, you could get the virus. And then you look at people walking around. Most people in Sea Point are wearing masks, but I'm not sure if it's the same elsewhere in South Africa. But it makes me scared, seeing people being close up to them, wondering, could I get the virus from them? Then a car guard without a mask comes right up to you asking for money. And then you're like, wow, am I going to give this guy money? And he's standing like right in my face and I could get the virus from him. Those are the kind of fears that are coming up for me.
And Courtney, are there moments when you suddenly get, say, oh my God, paranoia sets in?
Definitely. So it's actually a funny story. We went into labor the day before lockdown was initiated in South Africa. So while I was getting my contractions, breathing through it, we had the TV on and then there were ads for necessary measures for COVID, like wash your hands, wear your mask, social distancing. And I was sitting there thinking, I'm bringing a new life into this world and it's juxtaposed between this horrible virus that's consuming the world, and it's like that fear of the unknown. What world is my son going to grow up in, and how am I going to protect him from something like this where we have little control over? And his grandpa, for example, he has really bad lungs, and what if we contract the virus unknowingly and then take Heath for a visit and then he gets sick? It's a lot of things happening at once, and we have to go beyond ourselves and think, okay, well, we're not sick. It's not us. We have to think about how are we going to impact those around us and the loved ones around us. And that's scary because you can't control that. You can't control not seeing your family.
Yeah, and Lachey, talk about not seeing your family. What has this done to the relationships in your family all together under the one roof, not getting out? I mean, how are you coping?
So on my end, like I mentioned to you guys before, I've been quarantining with my gran in her place. So I see my fam. I don't really see them that much, but I see them from time to time because we would we could stay in communication over WhatsApp and stuff, video calling and chatting and that type of thing. I think that's also a safer way because, like Courtney said, also you don't know. Not even with family, you don't know who has the virus or not, because people might seem like they're healthy, and whatever friends or whatever people that you just bump into and talk, they might seem like they're healthy, but we never really know who has the virus or not. So that is also another fear. That also, back to the whole fear thing, that's another thing that I'm fearing for, because you never know.
The conversation we've been having now, the Street Talk team, is a conversation I'm sure everybody is having at home at this moment. The subjects we've touched on, with boredom, the fear, the relationships, how we're coping. Everybody has a story to tell. And it's those personal stories that we're going to go out into the communities with Street Talk and get and hear from you guys wherever you are. Really dig into yourselves and say, what you're facing, what you're scared of, what you think's going to come out of this, the good and the bad. And we'll keep on air. And I think by listening to each other, we'll learn from each other. And that kind of group thing will give us, a lot of courage and hopefully optimism.
My dream is to see a solidarity in South Africa, in races, so that we can work together, so that we can fight whatever is coming on our way together. That's my dream.
My dream is to continue raising a happy and healthy little boy in a united and stronger South Africa.
My dream is just to see unity. That's it.
My dream is that when the virus has run its course and we come out of this, be it in 1 month or 1 year, whenever, that the society that we live in is a better place. We don't go back to that selfish existence where it's all about me, and it's about money and success and fame, but we become more compassionate, more aware of each other, more prepared to go out of our way to help the next person.
My dream is that through these films, we can hopefully empower and inform people out there on how best they can cope in these really difficult circumstances.
Why should I wear a mask? We must wear cloth face masks when we are outside home to prevent the spread of the coronavirus, COVID-19. Wearing a mask reduces the amount of droplets that infected people disperse when they talk and cough. Infected people with no symptoms may not know that they have the virus, and they can easily pass it on when they talk or cough. Since the 1st of May, everyone is required to wear a cloth face mask when going out. Do not wear surgical masks. These are only to be used by healthcare workers. Hand washing and social distancing are still the best ways to prevent COVID-19. Always wear a mask when you are in a public space. How to wear a cloth face mask. The mask must cover the nose and mouth completely. Keep your mask on all the time, even when you are speaking, coughing, or sneezing. Do not touch your mask unless you are putting it on or taking it off. Do not touch your mouth, eyes, or nose. Wash your hands before you put on or take off your mask. Wash your masks with warm, soapy water and iron them when dry. You will need at least 2 face masks so that you have a spare one when you wash the one you just used.